In the midst of the garden stood a tree, unlike any other, a tree so powerful, so forbidden, that a single bite altered the course of human history. But was it truly a tree, or something else entirely? Welcome to Scriptura Obscura, where we explore the hidden chapters of faith, history, and biblical mystery. Part 1. The text, what the Bible actually says. Genesis 2:9 describes it plainly. The tree of life was also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Later, in Genesis 3, Eve takes fruit from this second tree. After the serpent claims it will open their eyes and make them like God, knowing good and evil. But what was this tree? Really? Was it a literal tree with literal fruit? Or was it symbolic? A spiritual reality cloaked in metaphor. Part 2. The literal interpretation. Many Christian traditions take the text at face value. A real tree, real fruit, real disobedience. Under this view, the fruit wasn't magical, it was the act of rebellion that changed everything. The tree was simply the chosen boundary between man's freedom and God's authority. But even literalists must admit, this wasn't just any tree. Why place such a dangerous thing in paradise? Why make it so central? Part 3. The symbolic interpretation. Ancient Jewish thought, early Christian mystics, and many modern scholars have long proposed something deeper. The tree of knowledge wasn't about fruit, but about moral autonomy. It represented the moment humankind chose to define right and wrong on their own terms apart from God. In this light, the fruit becomes forbidden wisdom. The tree becomes a divine threshold. The serpent, a symbol of awakening or deception. Some link this to Gnostic texts, where knowledge plays a central, even redemptive role, flipping the traditional narrative. But beware, many of these texts were rejected by early church fathers as heretical. Part 4. Esoteric and conspiracy views. Now we go even deeper into the fringe. In Kabbalistic thought, the tree of knowledge stands opposite the tree of life, one leading to divine connection, the other two fragmented reality. Some conspiratorial interpretations suggest the tree symbolizes a forbidden technology, a lost dementia, or even alien intervention. Eden as a genetic lab, the fruit as a mind-altering agent. Do these ideas hold weight? It depends on your worldview. But one thing is clear. The deeper we go, the stranger Eden becomes. Part 5. The theological heart at its core. The tree is about choice. Whether literal or symbolic, it embodies the tension between trust and rebellion, between being a creature under God or a God unto oneself. It's not the tree that changes humanity, it's the choice. And that choice echoes through every generation since. Conclusion. So was it a physical tree or a symbolic reality? Maybe it was both. A real tree infused with divine purpose and layered with spiritual meaning. In the end, Eden was not just a place, but a moment where the human story truly began, in the shadow of a tree. If this stirred your curiosity, subscribe to Scriptura Obscura for more deep dives into biblical mysteries, hidden history, and theological intrigue. Leave a comment below. Do you believe the tree of knowledge was real, symbolic, or something else entirely?